Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. My name is Anu and I'm your psychic tarot reader. These are your general tarot energies for the month of May 2021. So we are covering fire signs now and each sign will be time stamped. We're going to start with Aries. All right, so let's get right into it. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and lending your amazing energy to this tribe. If you're new, a very warm welcome. I hope you like the reading and I hope you subscribe. All right, so let's start with our energy oracles and see what energies surround you this month, Aries. Let's see what's happening for you in May 2021. All right, let's get you two of these. We have, oh my God, again, you are the third sign and you are the seventh reading I'm doing. So nearly half of the signs have had Archangel Michael show up. So I'm going to get you an extra one. We have number 16, patience, and let's get you one more. And we have deceit. Okay. All right. Interesting energies here. So we kind of use these to set the theme for the month, and the first one is that you need to ground yourself with Archangel Michael showing up, and this is the first chakra. This is the root chakra that helps us ground, that helps us stay connected and centered and, you know, serene and kind of like, you know, not feeling off kilter. That's what this is. So Archangel Michael is here to show you. Since he showed up, I will also draw a message later on from an Archangel Michael oracle deck for you guys. So again, time to really ground, exercising, cooking, walking, running, swimming, whatever, connecting with nature. Any of those things are going to help. Also, any mundane tasks like chores, you know, things that are like very repetitive, that don't require a lot of creativity, are also going to help you ground, because it's like repetition that helps us stay in the moment and ground us. You're also being called to be patient, and I know we don't like this. I don't like this energy either, but this is here to remind us that there is divine timing at play. So if there is anything that you are really pushing hard to get a timeline on like, when is this going to happen, when is this going to happen, Spirit is just advising to stop chasing it and understand that there is divine timing, which is actually, if you see, there's like, it's heating up, you know, this is all winter, so it's stagnant, it feels stagnant, but the fire is starting to burn, so the clock is starting to run, but this is divine timing at play. And then you have a third energy of deceit, number 25. This really talks about in your environment, just be cautious of people or of energies who may not be very truthful with you directly. Okay, this can be in any scenarios at the workplace, which is where most often this happens, in relationships, in any connections. This is like a small conflict, you can think about it, but a conflict that is not external, that is not up in your face. Okay, so it's just like under covers. It's almost like a Cold War. So just watch out for those people and you know, disengage from those people or those energies, and just like focus on yourself and stay grounded. That's the message that I'm getting for you here. Okay. All right, Aries, let's see what tarot has to say. We'll do a Celtic cross. Let's see what's at the heart of the matter for Aries. We have the Queen of Cups at the center. Okay, let's see what's crossing this energy. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay, in our foundation, the Knight of Pentacles. You see it? Okay, in the recent past, or what we're coming from, King of Cups, the King and Queen showing up. That's always like an auspicious thing. Okay, let's see what's in your conscious. You have the Six of Cups. It's very sweet. In your near future, we have the Seven of Cups. We have more opportunities. We have two sevens next to each other, so we have repeating numbers showing up. Let's see how you're showing up in your ego. You have the King of Wands, so two kings already at the table. In your environment, you have the Queen of Swords. Oh my, what's happening? Two kings, two queens. Very powerful energy. They got nothing on you. In your hopes and fears, you have the Five of Pentacles. And then in your possible outcome, You have the King of Swords. You got 3 kings, you guys. Um, oh my God, and you have 2 pairs. So you have King and Queen of Cups. You have King and Queen of Swords. Very, very powerful energies. Very strong energies. All right, let's get right into it. So what's happening is what you're coming from, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles, absolute fulfillment, abundance, happiness to the fullest extent in all areas of life for you, okay? That's what's showing up. So here we are. We're coming from a place of actually feeling very good and very powerful. With the King of Cups is again somebody who has attained quite a bit, quite achieved quite a few things, but is also very generous of heart. So the King of Cups is, you know, operates from his heart chakra, and you see how it's like a little bit, you know, his toes are dipped in water, a little bit of his fingers are dipped in water, but he's like completely serene, and he's just like calmly sitting there on top of the water, which says this is representing you being in a state where you are one with your emotions, very very familiar and attuned with your soul, and aware of how you feel about certain things, and not afraid to express them, right? So that's what it is. It's a very stable and very generous, very kind and loving leader. That's the energy this is. And from there you're coming into like this is like a little bit of a inner conflict over here when we have the Queen of Cups with the 7 of Swords, right? Again, so let me just cover this piece first. When we have the pairs show up, that just means that we have the divine feminine and the divine masculine elements of that suit within us, which means we can conquer both things. Like we don't need to supplement that energy on the other side. So that's what it means. It's a pretty good balance having it all within you. That's what's showing up. So you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is again a little bit more, if you look at the imagery, this is like perfect example. Look at him, he's just like barely touching the water and it doesn't bother him. But if the Queen is like almost halfway immersed up to her waist into the water, and it's starting to get a little bit overbearing, because if you try to sit into like a tub of water or a pool of water, you're going to start becoming wobbly, right? That's what's happening here with the Queen, is like the emotions are starting to take over. Because whatever this area is, there's probably been a lot of emotional investment from you, and there's just a little bit of fear here with the 7 of Swords. Is this going to last? Okay, that's what I'm picking up. It's very strange, but that's the energy I'm picking up here, because the 7 of Swords is a little bit of guarded energy. It's a little bit of watching out, watching your back. So look at this person. He's sitting there with a dagger. They have their hoodie on and they're just watching, but it's almost like they are being very careful of what's around them. So when it's showing up, this is in your, it's almost like an energy of, is this too good to be true? And that's where you may feel a little off kilter or whatever you are. And perhaps a part of you also senses some covert friction with the people around you. So you may feel like they may like knock you off balance. And that's why I think Archangel Michael is here to really tell you to ground yourself and focus on your root chakra, right? In your subconscious, you know that, you know, good things take time. Knight of Pentacles. This is the surest knight in the deck, but he's definitely the slowest, right? That's why patience is here too. I like how all the energies are like literally intermingling with each other in the spread. And this really talks about your subconscious really values solid foundation over anything else. That's what this means. So you're aware, you're willing to put in the hard work, you're willing to wait and be patient for the right things to come your way. Now, in your conscious, there's a little bit of a, you know, nostalgia over here. You know, thinking of the old times. This could be childhood memories. Could be wanting to reconnect with people, with friends, with family. Again, we're in a pandemic, so this is pretty normal for a lot of people to feel this way. But this could also be a desire to find your inner joy, find your inner child, and awaken that inner child to spark your creativity and joy, so you can create from that aspect. Okay, so that's coming up in your conscious. This is something you may be thinking about. In your near future, you're actually coming into quite a few opportunities. So the reason I say ground yourself is 7 of Cups can be a confusing energy sometimes when we're not centered, right? So it's hard to make a choice. you may have too many choices coming up your way. And this is a good thing, of course, right? When the doors open, like when it rains, it pours, that type of situation. So you may be coming up into a lot of options, and Spirit is just saying, just, you know, choose with your heart, choose with your gut. Don't go with what looks shiny on the surface. So that's going to be important for you. Now, and no doubt you're going to do it, because look at you, you're the King of Wands. You're showing up as, you know, this passionate king, this very powerful, very action oriented. So the difference here, the King of Cups attracts things to them because they're operating from their heart chakra. The King of Wands literally goes out. This is like almost like a representation of you, Aries. A very fiery, very action oriented. If they put their minds to something, they will do it themselves. They will make it happen. They don't have like an army of people to do it for them. This is you taking charge of your life, and very, very determined. And of course, a lion shows up, which is, you know, a symbol of strength as well. In your environment, Spirit is really advising you to cut out the clutter. And this is again, especially with the Deceit card showing up here, and maybe with the Seven of Swords as well. Cut out people or connections that you don't resonate with. They are just there to mess with your mental space. They are just there to distract you from your goals. This is a time to literally cut out things, or even if it's not about other people, habits, lifestyle things, or routines that you know you need to change. You need to change them now. That's what's like really coming very strongly in your environment. This is a very cold energy. It's like, because it requires a certain focus to cut out what does not resonate or does not serve our highest good. Okay. In your hopes and fears, you have the Five of Pentacles. So this is again, you know, you're hoping that you're not left out on your own. You're hoping to have friends and family and connections and companions to see you these through whatever these changes are, you know, whichever area of life this applies to. And Spirit is really kind of reminding you, like, you have the key. You're not all alone. You have the key right there to open that door, which means there is support all around you. All you got to do is lift your head and look around. Okay, you're completely supported. You're not on your own. All you got to do is, at least your spirit team, just reach out, just talk to your spirit team. They're there to help you, but also there are people around you, with this like Six of Cups showing up over here. Okay, so this is again feeling left out in the cold. That's your fear. Don't live in fear, live in curiosity and in love, and things will really open up for you. And in the outcome, you have the King of Swords. You are strategizing, you are building your empire, very cerebrally driven, very intellectually driven. You have a strategy and you're going to master it. So like you have, again, you have the cold energies here, the King and Queen of Swords. They cut out the nonsense, they cut out the distractions, they focus, laser focus on their goals and get it done. So you have that piece, which is the cerebral. Then you have the emotional, which is generating from the heart. You always are, you know, create a lot of abundance when you follow your heart. You have that over here. And then you have the fire with the King of Wands. So you're definitely manifesting something, and you know, you just need to be patient. Okay. All right. If you made it so far, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and you know, just whatever you see fit. Let's see, let's get you a couple animal spirit messages. Let's see what spirit animals are watching over you this month. We have two already. The first is Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. There you go. Do not worry about what other people say. Just be yourself, sing your own song. And then you have the Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. This is so sweet because it's similar to the Patience card right here, and also the Knight of Pentacles is like, you just watch and wait, you know, just you do you, and you'll see how things are going to line up for you. That's what I'm getting for you. So those are your messages, Aries. I hope you like them. Hashtag claim it in comments below if you want to claim these energies. Do subscribe, like, comment, share. I wish you much love and light, and I'll see you next time around. Bye for now. Hello, my lovelies. Now we're going to move on to the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any Leo placements that you may have in your chart. These are your energies. These are your messages, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and lending your amazing energy to this channel. If you're new, a very warm welcome. Let's see what we have. I hope you subscribe. Okay, let's get two of these. We have anxiety, and then we have fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. How beautiful. I love those two energies here. So see, the first one here is number 18, anxiety. So this is a time to stop stressing. Spirit is advising you to, this is like the Eight of Swords, like stop staying in your head. Don't try to overanalyze things. Just let it be. Let things just out of your system. Okay, it's going to be very important for you to pay attention to how are you feeling mentally this month. Try not to stress over things. And then you have number 38, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, which is the heart chakra. So colors like green and pink would really help in your environment. If you like flowers, you could get flowers or plants. Anything that opens up your heart, makes you happy. Glass of wine perhaps, whatever that is. But this, if you do this, if you go constantly back to your heart energy, it'll help you get out of this mental stress. That's coming through very clearly for you, my beautiful Leos. Now, usually you have very generous hearts, Leos. You're very much in your heart space. So this is just Spirit advising, if you come into these anxious thoughts, it's time to cleanse yourself of them. Okay, that's going to be very fruitful for you. So let's see what Tarot has to say. Let's get into a Celtic cross and let's see what's at the heart of the matter. What's going on? We have the Three of Cups. See, this is your energy. I love Leo energy. Very playful, very happy, and very creative all the time. This is your essence. So what's crossing it is the Seven of Wands. Okay, let's see what's in the foundation. We have Temperance, Major Arcana. Okay, what are we coming from? What's in the recent past? We have the King of Pentacles. Very nice. What are you thinking about? We have the Hermit. It's a lot of inner contemplation going. Pay attention how you have kind of inwardly cards bookending you in your conscious and your subconscious. Probably overthinking, but there's some good balancing also happening. In your near future, you are touching shore. Six of Swords is a very beautiful energy. Calming, calm waters. Let's see how you're showing up in your ego, in your energy. We have the Four of Cups. Let's make sure you can see it. Okay. What's in your environment? You have the Strength. Look at that. Your energy, your Major Arcana showing up. Okay, what's in your hopes and fears? Ooh, Ace of Wands, look at that. And then possible outcome, we'll take that, which is the Nine of Pentacles. There you go. If you're worried about anything, you don't need to be. I wanted to look at the bottom real quick. Ace of Pentacles, two aces here. So some new beginning is happening over here. You're coming into something new. You're coming from a place of a lot of abundance and stability. Let's call it that. The King of Pentacles is the most stable card, very grounded, very abundant, very generous, you know, abundant in every sense, okay, from their heart and from materialistic things. So you've built a solid foundation for yourself, and from that place, you know, it's almost like this king is looking at the Three of Cups over here, right? In the current position, you're focused on having a good time. So because it takes a lot of effort to get to the King of Pentacles, right? It takes a lot of hard work, which you've done, and now you're ready to celebrate. So you're looking forward to connections, to connecting with friends, family, just having a good time. Break out of this pandemic mode, enjoy the summer if it's summer where you are. That's the energy. It's a very light-hearted, playful energy is what you're focusing on. But you know, there may be some ideologies. What's crossing it is the Seven of Wands. So there, you know, this idea, again, speaking in pandemic terms, may be very different than what others may be saying. So you may find yourself at odds with others, with people around you who may be challenging your thought process. Now, I'm not saying it's in terms of the pandemic and all that, but in general, your life philosophy may be different than those in your environment, and that may be creating a little bit of a riffraff. But I don't know how I got that word, riffraff. So this is like really saying you're already on a higher ground. don't engage and don't waste your energy in engaging with these people who don't see your vision. That's what this is. You stay in your lighthearted energy. You're already grounded. You're very stable. Focus on your joy and create from joy. Even if it doesn't resonate with others, it needs to resonate with you. That's what this is saying. In your subconscious, you have the Temperance, which is, it's a very patient energy. Things take time. Healing takes time. Overall, if there is one card for patience, that's what this is. Temperance. It's also a Sagittarian energy, so you may be dealing with some Sagittarius. But what I see is like really you're taking your time, building your life, and really understanding what are the elements that are going to make it whole. Okay, this is the mixing of elements. This angel is mixing almost oil and water, which takes a lot of time. So in your subconscious, there is a very deep desire to build a very balanced and fruitful life, and also a very calm and patient and a very what'd you say, it's a serene life. It's an easygoing life that your conscious is really thinking through, or your subconscious is thinking through. And then for that, it's again even in your conscious, so you're like, this is very contemplative energy around you. You have the Hermit card. So what is your inner light telling you? Where is it guiding you? Is it in a different direction? Like what inspires you? What is calling you? And this is kind of again going back to the value system, to your philosophies. What is it that you really want or want to strive for in this lifetime? That's what you're thinking about. So it's a very deep mode. It's a very deep thinking mode. And definitely contemplating, do you need to go in a different direction? I don't know what that is. We could probably look into that. Maybe I should do that. Let me get a Lenormand on this one. What is this Hermit about? Because you see, this is beautiful. You're taking some journey, and the Hermit usually goes on a journey. And then we have the Six of Swords here. So there is a journey happening, whether it's inwardly or outwardly, like in the physical. That may vary for all of you or each of you. So again, they're not giving me a lot of, sometimes Spirit doesn't give very clear indications. Yeah, it's giving the same card. So you are in a phase, and then this one also flipped out, so I'll take it. Oh, look at that. This is your energy at the bottom, Sun. So what this is really showing me is, you're contemplating, there's like looking through kind of almost like looking over your life. This is like progression of your life, which so the moon in Lenormand represents cycles, so ending of cycles, and then beginning new cycles as the moon goes through different phases. The mountains are obstacles that we faced, and now it's almost like getting to, we can scale any mountain. And then the Death card is similar, saying ending old patterns. So this again here, we read Lenormand very literally. So ending old cycles, overcoming obstacles, and putting all this to an end, right? So there's something that you're contemplating that you're going to put to an end and move away from, and come into, very calm time, getting away from these choppy waters and going towards very calm waters. You're very divinely guided. You have earned the rite of passage. That's what the Six of Swords is, and it should be smooth sailing from here on out. You are showing up as a little bit of a, a bored, melancholy type energy here with the Four of Cups. You're like, okay, when is my time going to happen? When is it going to happen? So there's an element of time, and maybe because you're not seeing it in the 3D right now, it's probably causing a little bit of anxiety. But here, I think there's, less anxiety, but more of a boredom and tired of waiting. But it's like Spirit is just saying, just keep doing, keep operating from your joyous heart chakra, your heart space. And then when you're vibrating so high in a happy state, that's when the beautiful opportunity is going to come your way. In your environment, the universe is supporting your strength. Again, I see this as a Leo card as well. So this is, again, you have learned, you have the strength to battle anything internal or external. You're absolutely supported. This is a major arcana. There's a lot of strength the universe is really providing. Spirit is really giving you a lot of support in this case. And in your hopes and fears, you're hoping for a new beginning, something that inspires you, that sparks an element of creativity, like big creativity within you. That's what you're hoping for. And this is like similar to like the cup. It's going to make you happy with this cup coming here. the same hand, delivering this offer that'll make you happy and also make you like really be pumped up with inspiration to work on this. And when we operate with purpose and passion, we come into a lot of abundance, which is the outcome for this reading, right? We have the Nine of Pentacles coming into riches, coming into abundance, self confidence, independence, and not relying on anybody else, and actually enjoying life, right? So this is it's like a full circle. It's a full circle with the King of Pentacles here. So very beautiful energies. So let's see, let's close out with animal spirit guides or spirit animals for you. If you made it this far, do smash that subscribe button, like, comment, share as you see fit. I would really appreciate that. Okay, we got 2 already. One is the Panther Spirit, number 44, reclaim your power. So you may also see repeating 4s. They are literally angels surrounding you. So if you read up, just do an online search for repeating 4 spiritual meaning, you'll see that there's really very heavy angelic presence around you. And this is saying reclaim your power. Don't engage with these people who challenge you, because that's not important for you. And then you have the Whale Spirit, number 65. Trust the great mystery. How beautiful is that? I really love that. And again, like going back to, I think for the biggest message for you is like continue to operate from your heart chakra. Leos, you have beautiful hearts. Just stay in that energy. Everything else is going to line up for you. All right, so those are the messages. Hashtag claim it in the comments below. If you want to claim these energies, do subscribe, like, comment, share. I wish you much love and light, and I'll see you next time around. Bye for now. Hello, my lovelies. This part of the reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any placement of Sag that you may have in your chart. These are your messages for May 2021. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and sharing your beautiful energy with this group. And if you are new, a very warm welcome. I hope you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Every click helps the channel. I would really appreciate it. All right, the cards are ready. This has come out in a couple other signs as well. Let's get you one more. So we have community, and then we have the garden and the gate. Wow, community and garden. So some of you are definitely like literally physically stepping out, but let me walk you through these energies. This is similar to, it's number 7 in this deck, which is similar to the 3 of Cups. So coming into union with friends, family, having a good time, getting out and like, again, whatever is possible at this time, getting back in touch with our friends, with our soulmates, with our companions. I hope you're in touch with your companions, but this is again friends and family. This is indication of a good time, celebrating. Perhaps where, at least where I'm, it's we're coming into the summer season, or spring to summer, so everybody wants to get out, but we're not able to because of the pandemic. But that time is coming. The energies are opening up. And then you have number 30, which is the garden and the gate. And this really talks about taking a different perspective, a bigger perspective, and almost spirit encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone. That's what this is. So if you look at the girl, she has all abundance, everything is beautiful. She's a basket full of flowers, there's fruits and flowers everywhere. And then she's looking outside. Why? Because she's behind a locked gate, right? So this is, again, an area where you may have been in your comfort zone and everything is really well and structured, and it is normal, and you have a sense of how things go. But at the same time, there's a little bit of that inspiration or that kind of inner nudge that is asking you to look if there is an opportunity to expand. So that's what spirit is saying, is this is time to expand. Be open to opportunities, and be ready to step out of your comfort zone as the universe brings opportunities to you, whichever area of your life this may apply to. Okay, all right, so let's see. I think for some of you with these two cards showing up, Sagittarius, some of you have probably been in your cocoon state for a long time, or your hermit state, and it's like time to come out, reconnect with people, and also come out of your comfort zone of being with yourself, myself included, although I'm not a Sag, but I have a lot of Sag in my chart. I have a lot of fire in my chart, but that's for some of you who've hermited for too long. Okay, so let's get into tarot and do our Celtic cross. Let's see what it's the heart of the matter. Four of Wands, look at that. Three of Cups, Four of Wands, happy family, celebration. Let's see what's crossing it. The Hanged Man, of course. I like this, hanging back, staying, you know, on our own. What's in our foundation? We have the Six of Swords, where we're coming from in the recent past. We have the King of Cups. In our conscious, we have the Hierophant. Near future, we have the King of Wands. Okay, it's a good amount of fire in your chart or in your spread so far. In two Kings, you're showing up as the Page of Cups, which is beautiful energy. Ooh, that one flew out. In your environment, you have the Ace of Cups. Look at that. This page is ready for that Ace of Cups. And then, see, I'm sensing a relationship here for some of you. In your hopes and fears, you have the Temperance. And then in your possible outcome, just making space. Ooh, Magician. Look at that fire. Look at that fire. Look at you go. This is awesome. Okay, so let's look at this. You're coming from, sorry, I'm saying sorry to my little plant. You're coming from a place of feeling like the King of Cups, okay? Coming into union with your emotions, being comfortable with your emotions, being able to express them, but also being very generous. The King of Cups is a very generous king. This is a leader who creates and leads for the collective goods. This is a person who believes in lifting all boats. So that's what you've accomplished in the recent past, or that's not accomplished, that's what you've been doing in the recent past, where you have been creating your kingdom, however you define it, your friends, family, career, home, money, whatever that is, but from a very generous space, from a very heart-oriented energy. And so you built that, you created that for yourself and for those you care. And then you're coming into this, you know, again, this is a very good extension here. Your focus right now is the Four of Wands. This is also my 1111 card, ProDivinity 1111. I love this card. So this really talks about wanting to walk through a new portal, okay? A portal where things are really happy and conducive and abundant and fulfilling, but it can also mean marriage and relationships and stability in the home front. Some sort of celebration for sure is on your mind. A lot of times this is the marriage card, and I have to call it, the reason why I'm getting a lot of relationship energy is coming out of Hermit, getting in touch with friends, getting out of our single energy, a comfort zone, and trying to connect with people, start dating again. You have the Ace of Cups, you have the Page of Cups, the love offer, the solid love offer. You have the marriage card, the commitment, you can call it commitment, and you have the Hierophant. So for some of you, very, very strong relationship energies are here. If that's not what you're focused on, then this is really talking about stability and celebration in the home and family front. And what may be crossing it is like, you know, you may have different expectations or different ideas or philosophies. The Hangman is, you know, again, following our enlightenment, our awakening, and choosing to be in a different mindset. It is kind of similar to the Hermit energy that I'm really getting in this spread here in the cards. Is like, it's a little bit of a, you know, it's a little bit of a scenario where there's a desire to be with people, but then there's a desire to preserve your energy and be on your own. That's what is happening at the heart of the spread over here. Now, in your subconscious, you have earned the rite of passage. You have touched shores. You know, being a king, being a leader does not come easy. There's a lot of hard work we have to put in, and from that you have touched shore. The choppy times are over. Your subconscious is ready for it to be stable, has learned a lot of lessons, and has really grown a lot, and is really going to appreciate this calm and steady foundation that we have. And with that, in your conscious, I think this is what's happening here, is like there is a desire to change something. And I'm getting that again as I'm looking at the other cards, whereas there you may be reevaluating tradition, the norm, the institution, so let's say if this is an organization or a company you work at, and you're challenging yourself and thinking, does that make me happy? You know, is that for me? Is a 9-to-5 job for me? Should I be starting my own venture? That could be one reason. Other could be like, okay, you know, am I bound to a certain tradition or a religion or an expectation that if I've hit a certain age, I need to be married? Like, is that type of pressure, do I resonate with that? Any of those things, right? So this is kind of like with your Hangman energy, questioning within things that you've been used to or you've been told so far, and do you resonate with that or not? So there's a little bit of an active debate happening in your conscious space, because there is acceptance and respect for certain traditions, but then there's complete confusion and misalignment from others, and that's what I'm picking up over here with the Hierophant card. Now, in the near future, you're coming again, your two kings are flanking your core right now. One operates from the heart, from like, you know, being very joyous and happy and very giving. And the other in the near future, this is your passion, this is your drive, this is raw power, raw fire, right? So I think this represents you pretty well. Also for Aries, I think any fire sign honestly. But King of Wands is coming into an energy deciding what inspires you and building your identity around that. That's what this is in the near future. And how you're showing up, you're ready. You're ready to receive this offer. You're ready to receive this opportunity that's going to make you happy. Pages are very early on in their journey, so they're willing to learn and willing to grow with experiences. Take it as it fits. This can be a love offer. This can be a job offer. This can be a partnership offer in business enterprise. This can be anything new, a new investment offer, whatever that may be. But this is, you know, may seem something new to you, and you're open to it. You're open to learning about it because it's going to make you really happy. Okay. And the universe is providing. In your environment, you have the Ace of Cups. So Spirit is bringing you this divine cup, which is beautiful. And so look at the big heart that Spirit is kind of offering you. And this is all because of the hard work you put in, because of your generous heart, because of you following your passion and your desire, and being open to newer energies as the universe is bringing it to you. In your hopes and fears, you hope you are patient, and also you hope to heal and be able to balance these elements, because I know sometimes like our heart and our brain can have a little bit of a tug of war. So in your hopes and fears, when this is showing up, is like being able to handle and manage these energies and also heal and grow through the process. But also, you know, you hope that you are patient enough to get to the end goal. That's very sweet. That's showing up over here. And then in the outcome, you have the Magician. You're manifesting whatever you put your mind to, you're going to achieve it, and the universe is going to like totally support you. This is like you have all the elements. You have no dependencies. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody, explain yourself to anybody. If you make your mind, you're going to use all the elements to manifest whatever you want. So very, very Sagittarius energy. I like it. Okay, so if you made it this far, do hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Let me get you a couple spirit animal messages. These, if you see these anywhere in, you know, in a book, on TV, on your phone, social media, that's just a gentle nudge from Spirit that they're watching over you. So the first one we have the Rabbit Spirit. Wow, now is a lucky time. Look at that. Oh my God, we'll take it. We will take it. Step outside your comfort zone. You know, your luck is opening up for you. And then you have the Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Oh my God, this is a very deep card. It doesn't come out very often, but when it does, I have to explain it. It'll take me a hot minute. So this showing up to Hierophant is amazing. The Dolphin, well, the simpler message is really, it calls for us to really make time to play. So celebrate, play, enjoy life. You have the community, Three of Cups. That's very, very important to keep our soul nourished and keep our cup full as well. Because dolphins are extremely intelligent, but they're also extremely playful creatures, right? So that's like the essence of the dolphin. But the main spiritual message here is like this and that are true. So this coming next to the Hierophant is like, Be open to different ideas and don't get stuck on certain hierarchical, traditional, bureaucratic ways of life that you may have been used to up until now. There are other ways, or there may be other options as well. So just be open to that. And I think in a lot of my other readings, when this comes up, I usually tell people, think of like over here, if there's a 6 written and one person is standing here and the other person is here, you know, this person is going to see it as a 9 and this person is going to see it as a 6. They're both true. So that's what the dolphin spirit teaches us, is like, we have to be open to other ideas, to other philosophies. We don't have to agree with them. And if you don't agree with them, doesn't mean they're false. If you agree with them, doesn't mean they're true. I know it's a roundabout message, but just be open, and these 3 showing up in the garden and the gate. Be open to step outside of your comfort zone, and you'll be amazed at how much you grow. So those are your messages that I'm getting for you this month, Sagittarius. Hashtag claim it in the comment section if you want to claim these energies. Do subscribe, like, comment, share. I would really appreciate it. I will see you next time around. Wish you much love and light. Bye for now.